99% of CEOs here in the United States say that within the next 2 years, there will be layoffs in their company as a result of AI. Yeah, 99% of CEOs are saying this. But why does this matter? Well, it matters to the lower income earners and even the middle class, because what we have seen over the past couple of years is there has been a rapid transition. But for some people, they haven't seen it yet because their companies have actually pushed back and tried to not adapt or adopt these new AI initiatives. But here's what's interesting. I want to show you an article I was reading just the other day. It says right here, Phoenix built an empire of cubicle jobs. AI is coming to tear it down. It says the metropolis is the country's call center capital for now. Artificial intelligence is piling on offshoring losses, decimating careers that were once a sure path to the middle class. Yeah. Now, in that article, what I thought was interesting is it's talking about how customer service is the big industry that will be impacted, which currently here in the United States, we have a little bit less than 3 million people that are working customer service. 66% of those are female and 34% of those are male. But why does all this matter? Well, it matters because it's not just customer service jobs. It's also data entry, payroll processing, right? Those are just to name a few. But there are many jobs that AI is coming to take. But it's now the fact that companies realize that they can't just continue to kick the can down the road, continue to push this back, because they are realizing all these other companies are using these exact same models. They're using AI in order to replace customer service representatives so that they can take that money they were paying for those representatives and they can put it into their business. They can make more money. They can grow in a time where going out and getting a loan is almost impossible or financially irresponsible. That's what's happening. I want to show you something though. Look at this, and I've shown this before. It says the Home Depot delivers customer store phone support 4 times faster using Google's Cloud's Gemini Enterprise for customer experience. We are now seeing, and this is just Home Depot, Lowe's also is using AI for their employees. It's an interesting thing right now. And I talked about this before where I went into Home Depot and there was a customer asking a rep a question. Well, then the rep actually started to use AI. He pulled out ChatGPT. Okay, I've seen it several times, and not just at Home Depot. It's at many other places. Okay, but the reason I bring this to your attention is because people are starting to get a little bit annoyed. Okay, remember back years and years ago where we would walk into a store, let's say a Walmart or a Costco or Target, and all of a sudden you walk in and you notice right away, something's different. You keep walking in and you realize, oh, they have self-checkout. That was interesting, right? And everybody thought, okay, self-checkout, this is good. We're starting to advance here. But then people were getting a little bit annoyed. Well, prices weren't coming down, right? All this stuff. That we're going to see the exact same thing. And then now, stores like Walmart and Target want to remove some of these self-checkout stands because of theft. Okay? Now, a little bit different here, but keep this in mind. We went through this before. We've been down this road before where people are losing their jobs and we're replacing it with technology. Okay? Remember the chatbots that people use for many years? Well, the chatbots are now starting to go away, and now they're bringing AI customer representatives in to replace them. Some people say this is great. Other people say, no, this is not what I signed up for, and I don't want to work with these companies. Listen to this right here, though.
I have to deal with one more company that fired their entire customer service department in favor of an AI agent that does absolutely nothing. I'm going to lose it. Today, after being served maybe like 6 articles that did absolutely nothing to solve my problem, and I couldn't talk to a representative, I just emailed the chief customer officer on LinkedIn or DM.
Okay. He just DM'd the chief customer officer for LinkedIn. Okay. Because he couldn't figure out how to get anything resolved. And this is something we've done before. We've seen it before. Remember when you call the customer service for whatever it was, and they tell you, okay, push this button, push that button to say speak to someone, speak to a representative, and you do all those things, and finally you'd get to somebody and they'd have no clue what they're doing? Well, remember when first you'd call, and this was, maybe you don't even remember, because I don't even think we had cell phones at this time, but you would call customer service. Somebody would pick up the phone. Somebody would actually pick up the phone and talk to you. Oh, okay, give me a second. And they would try to walk you through whatever it is. But then it was the buttons. Push the button, push this button, that button. Then it was speak to a representative, say this, say that. We've started to evolve and we advanced. Well, now we're just getting straight back to someone picks up the phone, but they're an AI bot. And you can tell by their voice, you can tell by their responses, where if you pause for even a couple seconds, they will come in and they'll start saying something. But as soon as you talk, they stop. And they don't go back to what they're saying. They try to answer the new question of what you just said. That's how you know it's an AI bot. Now, here's the reason why I'm bringing this to your attention. Now, I was talking to a friend of mine just recently, and one of the things that I asked him was if he is implementing any of this in his own business. He said yes, but it's just slow because his customers will then come in and say, you know, I called, didn't like it. I tried to set an appointment and just didn't like what the way it worked. Okay? There was really no interaction. You know, how the kids, this and that, they just didn't like it. Anyway, here's the reason why I bring this to your attention. It's not just customer service, okay? I've said this before. We are going to see so many other companies that are going to be hit. And you are going to feel the effects. I showed you the article about Phoenix, Arizona. How it was built. It's the empire, the cubicle capital of the world or whatever, right? So many different cubicle jobs. That city is going to get hit, okay? Also, we are going to see things like just basic content creation or writing jobs done. Okay? The simple routine tasks that you can now, and again, what's for like processing information, this is something that's going to be done by AI. We're going to see a massive shift. And so if you are currently doing one of those jobs, or it's something that is part of your roles and responsibilities for your position, just know that you may see your role change substantially. Because as these companies are rolling out these changes, they're going to realize, oh, well, this person, they rely heavily on doing this routine task every single day. We can automate that. We can use AI in order to replace their role so that we can pay them less, they can work less hours, and as a company, we can make more money. That's what we're going to see. But when I asked my friend this, he said that he is already using AI. And yes, some customers don't really like it, but at the same time, it doesn't mean they're not coming back. They just tell him, hey, we're not a big fan of it. Okay. But he's able to save quite a bit of money by not having his workers answer the phone. And he can give them an additional task and responsibility that they don't have to worry about answering the phone. They don't have to worry about setting up certain appointments. He has AI doing all of that. So, the reason why I'm bringing this to your attention, it's just a matter of time before jobs are taken away, which we're already seeing, but now we're going to see cities, businesses within those cities are going to completely change it. Think about Phoenix, Arizona, for instance. This is the whatever it's called, the cubicle, the empire of cubicle jobs, right? This is the call capital center of the world. Now, here's the thing. If all those people lose their jobs, where do they go? Does real estate prices come down? Unemployment's going to go up. So what happens then? Well, all I can tell you right now is we will see very soon, because it sounds like more and more companies are starting to adopt these AI initiatives. And as they do, you and I will be impacted. But as to what it looks like and to what extent, honestly, we just don't know yet. But that time is coming. So as soon as we get more information as to what is going on here and how this is going to impact every single one of us, I promise I'll bring you all the latest news and updates as soon as possible. But again, that's what we know as of today. But let me know, are you seeing AI taking over any positions in your area? Let me know down in the comment section below.